Proto Dravidian. We're gonna look at its reconstruction fully, as we want to create sentences because they're Indo-European reconstructions where they are able to make at least basic sentences. We haven't done that with Proto Dravidian, and this might help crack the Indus Valley script. So, what are the Dravidian languages? They are the languages spoken predominantly in the south. They include Telugu, Tamil, Kannada, Malayalam, Telugu, and the Kuruk, Brahui, which is actually in Pakistan, amongst many more. They are linguistically different from the Indo-European languages of the north, though there has been considerable borrowing from each other. Let's go. So let's start with the reconstructed pronouns. Some are reconstructed by me and others, but most of the time I got it from other sources, especially in Article and Britannica. So I is yan, but in the South Dravidian languages and Telugu, it became nan. Actually, in Old Telugu, nenu was actually enu, and in Tamil, though I means nan, you can see the preservation of the in its dative form, ennaku, or to me. We inclusive is nam, we exclusive is yam, you is nin, he, we're talking about far, wandu, in Telugu it's vandu, in Tamil it's avan, and then you have close, ivandu. She is adu. There was the aval in Tamil is actually a recent innovation. In Proto Dravidian, likely it was a masculine and non-masculine gender system. So she and it is adu. They, masculine, is avar. They, non-masculine, is avai or avu. The I or e and u at the endings are interchangeable so far. So look at the word for cow in Telugu. It's avu, but in Tamil or other Dravidian languages, it's I. The u and the I are the endings, and they're related, but they're different, and that's what I want to find out in a future video. Let's talk about the plural. In Telugu, the plural suffix is lu. In Gondi, it's ka. In Tamil, it's kalu. Kannada, it's galu for objects, and aru for people. Rula, I haven't found it. I think it was kal. Tulu, it's ru or lu or kulu. Kuruk or orawan, it's ar for masculine, and kuti, which is neuter or non-masculine. So in Proto Dravidian, according to an article in Britannica, the human plural is ar. Some vowel with r. Let's just call it ar for approximation. Non-human plural is lu, ka, or kal. Apparently, all three were used dialectically. Well, we'll just go with kalu for reconstructing sentences. And the V in bracket denotes an unknown vowel. We're going to see that a lot. So let's talk about case suffixes. I'll give you the basic ones. Nominative masculine is anru. It's preserved in Telugu andu, like Krishna, and in Tamil as an, like Krishna. Non-masculine in Tamil it's maram, tree, and for Telugu, let's take a word let's see. Ashva, okay, that's a Sanskrit word, but when you borrow it into Telugu, you have the ambu suffix. So ashvambu, of course, it became ashvamu. And later on, you can actually see it in the old inscriptions, the ambu suffix. For neuter, it's I or u. Ever wonder why in Telugu a lot of words end in u, and in Tamil a lot of words end in I? The suffixes are related. Accusative is ni or nu. It has an n. Dative is k, ku, or ki. Ablative is irundu. In Telugu it's nundu, in Tamil it's irundu. Rula is irundu. Locative, illo or ullo. It's actually a preposition more than a case. Instrumental, most specifically associative, it's to. Genitive is t, or you can use without a suffix as the genitive in verbs. In Dravidian languages, verbs consist of a root, a morpheme that indicates tense, and then a suffix indicating pronoun, gender, and number. Look at Telugu. Root, vel, to go. Tense determining morpheme, ta, meaning present tense, ending anu, first person singular. So result veltanu, I go. The goal is to reconstruct the tense determining morphemes. In Dravidian, there's a past and non-past. Only context will decide whether it's a present tense or future tense. Let's look at Telugu. Past, there is no morpheme that indicates past tense. So velanu is past tense, but veltanu is present/future tense. The lack of morpheme indicates past tense. In Gondi, past is ta and present is ton, as far as I've seen. In Tamil, it's ta, past, and ka in present, but then you have the verb of to be, ir, so you get kir. In Rula, it's ka, and there I haven't found a past tense. A lot of these Dravidian languages don't have a popular dictionary to go to. In Kannada, the past is da and the present is ta. So I'll just use the reconstruction given in the Britannica article. Proto Dravidian, past is ta or nta, present is ka or but for the sake of reconstructing sentences, I'll just use the ka morpheme. The verb endings, put simply, they rhyme with the subject pronoun. So look at Telugu. Nenu veltanu, I go. Tamil, nan pokiren. I think that's what it is. Look at this. Vadu tintadu, he eats. Tamil, aval chapittu kiral, she eats. Note that the ending of the subject pronoun is similar or same as the ending case suffix of the verb. This is a pattern you see amongst Dravidian languages. Proto-Dravidian likely had this system. The negations. Proto-Dravidians likely had the verb chill, meaning to not be. In Tamil it's illai, Telugu it's ledu. Let's look at an example. In Telugu, there is no rock here. Rai kada ledu. Look at, I did not eat today. Nenu iroju tinaledu. Note how the ledu acts as a didn't when used with another verb root. Now, the four literary languages use their version of chill as a suffix. Gondi uses it. The word denoting didn't is ille. The way English uses the word didn't, Gondi uses it the same way. It precedes the verb. Let's look at numbers. Here are the basic number roots. On, ir, mu, nalum, chaintu, char, yel, yen, ton, and pahtu. Suffixes, determined by gender and such. It's actually about human or non-human as well. So untu from masculine human, untu, irantu, muntu. For people, like 3 people, 4 people, use the war suffix. This is preserved in Telugu. Naluguru manishali. Naluguru manishulu, 4 people. Proto-Dravidian war suffix is given rise to the Telugu guru suffix. In Tamil, you have a muvar, naluvar. Yes, 3 people, 4 people. Let's look at some sample sentences. Yan palundu kalunno alanruku chipan. I gave the fruits to the man. Yana ulunno tinkadu. The elephant eats grass. Avandu marambirandu vattandu. Avandu illalla pokkandu. He came from tree, he goes in home. Citations.